Hi, it's PAVVEL, another massive tutorial. This one is a sound that was kind of made famous by Datsik. It's an interesting sound, something you can do quite a lot with. Sounds pretty simple, but it's a bit of a complex one to make, but it's not too hard. Anyway, it sounds something like this. Kind of an electrostatic kind of wobbly type thing. So we'll go ahead and jump straight into making it. It's got 3 oscillators on this one. The first oscillator is the bender, stays on spectrum, wavetable position over to about there, and the amp pulled back on this to about a quarter-ish and pitch that up 12. On the second oscillator, we'll get a wicked wavetable. I'll take the wavetable position just off the top, leave the intensity where it is, and put the amp just after 12 o'clock, and we'll pitch that down 12 like that. And on oscillator 3, we'll have a square saw 2 wave with the wave position just about there, intensity maybe just a little bit off the top, and amp just before 12, and we'll pitch that down again 12. On the modulation, the overall pitch will take down 12. At the moment we've got something like this. And then on the ring modulation of the first oscillator, we'll take that up to 12 o'clock. The phase of the second oscillator will take up to 12. And the position of the first oscillator will take up to 12 as well. The noise needs to be on, and we'll take the colour right over and leave that on white. So we've got some white noise there. Take the feedback off, or you can leave that on, doesn't really matter. Next thing, we'll go up to the filter. We're only going to use one filter, and we'll use the comb filter. Leave the pitch down there, take the damping just above 12 o'clock, and the feedback about 11 o'clock-ish. And then back down to, we need 2 inserts as well. On the first insert, we'll pop on a sine shaper and take that up to about 9 o'clock on the dry wet, and the drive about 11 o'clock. And on insert 2, a parabolic shaper with kind of the same dry and wet just about there, and the drive just after 9 o'clock. So that's kind of given us our sound. Now we need to create, first things first, on the envelope we'll just take this the sustain all the way up there, and just give us a little bit more attack than is normal, and maybe pull the release back a little bit. And then the next thing is to trigger our LFOs to wobble. We're going to do 2 different oscillators. So the first one, we'll put it on sync. I'll take that up to 4, and then we'll drop that on the amp of the first oscillator, and we'll only give just a little bit of wobble on that first one. And on the second LFO, we'll set that to 1/8, and we'll pop that on the amp of the second oscillator and give that all the way, so it's kind of half stretched, so we're wobbling half of that. So we've got this, which is nearly there. Just time for some quick effects. We'll put the classic tube on about 9 o'clock, dry wet. The drive stay where they are, always a dimension expander, and we'll give that about 9 o'clock and take the size down just a bit. And on the EQ, we'll just boost the low shelf a little bit of high shelf, and we'll do a little bit of boost and frequency just to give it a bit of a gritty sound. So now we've kind of got this. So yeah, it's pretty fat sound. You can do a lot with it. play around and see what kind of variations you can make of it. But hopefully that's a good start for you. So hope you enjoy it, and always you can download the patch from the link below. You can check out all my links there on pavvel.co.uk, and like I said, the link is below if you want to download the patch. So I'll see you in the next video. Cheers.